Just sharing a few things here. Alright. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jim. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live. Just sharing a few things here. Alright. So yeah, give me a minute here. Alright. There we go. Alright, so anyways, cheers everybody. Okay, so let's see here. Where am I? Alright. Oh yeah. Alright, so anyways, so this is Big Jims Blogcast Live. Blogger community, come on. Exclusively Van Halen, there we go. Robo, there we go. Okay, so anyways, alright, welcome everybody to Big Jims Blogcast Live. Alright, hold on a sec. So, here we are. Alright. Oh, yeah. Do all the likes and loves for Big Jims Blogcast Live. We will. Alright, I will share this to Messenger. There we go. Alright, who are our more? Alright, so anyways. Okay, so there we go. Alright. Anywho, people, welcome. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301, Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Alright, just giving the likes and loves here. Let's see here. I'll go back. Okay, so I want to see what's going on here. So, alright, so, okay, so 24 plays, let's go. Alright, so, alright. Alright, so we'll just go back. Nope. Alright. So anyways, yeah, Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301. Alright, well, let's see here. Okay, so there we go. Alright. Okay, good enough. Yeah, Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301. It is Sunday, September 15th, 2024. I'll give you my intro. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301. Big Jims Blogcast Live airs Sunday nights on Facebook, the occasional Fridays and 1 o'clock Wednesdays. Matthew Ho, yes, hello there. We're now in our 6th year. Big Jims Blogcast Live debuted back in 2018. Okay. So, yeah, this year, hello, everybody. All right, well, we've got you. So, this year, we've got more craft beer reviews. We've done over 250 plus craft beer reviews. We pair it with a good cigar and a good spirit, rum, whiskey, etc. Tonight we've got Party Dad, by Nickel Book Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Accompanying that is Gibson's Finest Whiskey, and we've got a good cigar here. It's Rocky Patel Vintage Cameroon, which I'm going to light up right now. All right. Anyways, yeah, it's all for 2024. Retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear are the buzzwords here. We talk about, if you're new here to Big Jims Blogcast Live, like Matthew and Prithvi, we talk about classic movies, classic rock, classic TV, classic albums, classic pro wrestling. Our book of the month, along with Van Halen, this week in Van Halen history. All right. All right. So, anyways, yeah. And all right, I'll put this back right over here. Yeah, so along with like, we're talking about local events, bongos, boom, countdowns to our holidays and birthday shout-outs to our friends, which will be coming up, and my sidekick, Cactus Jack here. All right. All right, well, he's later on. Yeah. Now, the Blogcast, normally seen in the U.S. and Canada, is now seen in the U.K., is worldwide, with the U.K., Mexico, France, Spain, Germany, etc. Thank you for watching. Tune in and turn on and enjoy the show. Politics, religion, and anybody's personal life is off limits here. We are Big Jims Blogcast Live. I'm going to reiterate a couple of times tonight. We are not spam. This is the audio version. Like us, share up, subscribe to us. The audio version will go out later on all these, like on Spotify and all these audio listening platforms. Listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at YouTube.com. So right on. So I want to give shouts out to everybody tonight. We're going to give. Oh yeah, we got a Rubik's Cube there, back there. So, anyways, yeah. So so cheers, everyone. Yeah. My disclaimer. I may say a few bad, dirty words tonight, like shit, damn, screw, fuck. Those might slip out. So if you are sensitive to those words, grab a Kleenex and go to your safe space. So, and there you go. So right on. So tonight we're going to get into our craft beer. We're going to get in some birthday shout-outs, countdowns, local events. We're going to talk about like a classic movie starring Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe, The Misfits, a canceled TV show called Swingtown, the very best of the Ric Flair DVD collection, and the first version of the Four Horsemen, the Darth Vader suit, functions of the suit, a special tribute to James Earl Jones, a 10-gong salute to him, our hockey card hero Charlie Coyle, a couple of hair metal bands that are born out of Rat, Contraband and Arcade, and This Week in Van Halen history. But let's go here. All right, so anyways, all right, so we got a good cigar here. All right, this is a Rocky Patel Vintage 2003 Cameroon. So I'll just put this right back here. All right. So, anyways, our craft beer for tonight, it is called Party Dad. Swing Crushing IPA by the Nickelbook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. I'm going to try it for the very first time. But let me go over a few things here. My craft beer rating system. So anyways, I give it like a 10. I give it a 10. The rating goes from 10 to 1. 10 to be outstanding, awesome, excellent, very good, above average, average, below average, not very good, terrible, and awful. So we want it to land up here in the smiley face section. So yeah, so I do, like I said, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. What am I going to give this beer tonight? 1, 10, 9, 2, 3. You never know. You got to stick around and find out. So, and everything, and oh yeah, this one too. Before we get going, I want to say, like, this is the Growler. It's your Ontario craft beer guide. It's only like $3 at your local craft brewery or your local LCBO. This tells you all you need to know about the craft breweries in Ontario. So pick them up at your local craft brewery or your LCBO liquor store. So, anyways, all right. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. So here we go. All right. Now I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. This is Party Dad Crushing IPA by the Nickelbook Brewing Company. And, all right. So they are from Burlington. This is from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. All right. So let's see. Let's open her up. All right. Okay. So, anyways, nice big mug there. So, poured. Oh, well. Okay, looks all right. So, like I said, there we go. Here's, wait for the head to go down on that one. Like I said, I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. It's got to grow on me all through the blogcast. So, all right. And we will, yeah. All right. So, anyways, there we go. All right. So I'm going to try this. Here we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. A little top up there. Okay. All right. All right. It's different. It's a crushing IPA. So let's do a little more of a top up there. A little bit of a twitchy, tangy aftertaste to it, but you know, again, this is Party Dad Crushing IPA by the Nickelbook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. So we'll just put this back here. It's a little different. All right, accompanying that, it's Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right, stinger. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live. We'll get to some birth. I do give this that beer a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. Don't mind me if you see me shaking. It's, you know, that. So, don't want my apartment to smell like a cigar, basically. All right. All right, let me do some more sharing here. There we go. Mos Eisley Cantina. All right, grew up in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Classic movies. There we go. LA Rams Army. There we go. All right. So, anyways, yeah, Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301, Sunday, September 15th, 2024. All right. So, like I said, we'll get to some countdowns and local events, but first, we've got birthday shout-outs. All right. So, anyways, if you're watching, if you had a birthday this year or this past week, we got you. All right. So, anyways, we're going to turn him on. All right. All right. All right. From September 9th to the 15th, Penrag Penny, Derek Bolton, Tim McNally, Paul Knapp, Becca Boo, Barbara Fournier, Greg Brown, Annette Caroline W., Laura Tote, Paula Loxton, Scott Gordon, Jonathan Walker, Judy Mahoney, and Angelique Goodyear. So happy birthday, everybody. All right. So happy birthday, everybody, from Big Jims Blogcast Live. So, all right. Da, 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 da. All right. Happy birthday, everybody. So, yeah, Penrag Penny, Derek Bolton, Tim McNally, Paul Knapp, Becca Boo, Barbara Fournier, Greg Brown, Annette Caroline W., Laura Tote, Paula Loxton, Scott Gordon, Jonathan Walker, Judy Mahoney, and Angelique Goodyear. So happy birthday shout outs to you guys. Awesome group of people. Again, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301, Sunday, September 15th, 2024. So, and you know, our craft beer tonight, accompanied by a good cigar, a vintage Cameroon, Rocky Patel. Accompanying that is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. And we've got our craft beer. All right. Our craft beer tonight, it is, and the foam's gone down, it is Party Dad Crushing IPA by the Nickelbook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. There we go. I'm trying it for the very first time. All right. A little bit of a A little bit of a tangy aftertaste there. Goes down smoothly though. Whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, I'm gonna let you know about that. It's got to grow on me all through the blogcast. But you know what? Now, when I do these craft beer reviews, I don't go, well, it's a very highbrow, very exquisite tasting type craft beer. Well, you know, I don't do that. I just go with my gut, what's in here. So, all right, bam. All right, so anyways, yeah, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live, and version 6.0. Let's top this up a little bit. All right, so there we go. Let's see if I can do any more sharing here. Okay, group. All right, so, all right, so bang, bang. All right, so, all right. Pop culture classics, there we go. Arnold Schwarzenegger, there we go. Whiskey and wine lovers, there we go. All right. All right, there we are. We'll just like the Ultimate Van Halen fan club. There we are. So, anyways, yeah, welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live. We're going to do some countdowns. So, anyways, all right, here we go. Halloween is in 46 days. Fall is coming. It's 10 days away. There's 10 days of summer left. 10. Christmas Day, 101 days. Boxing Day, 102 days. Daylight Savings Time, we'll return our clocks back, is 18 days away. Remembrance Day is 57 days away. Thanksgiving is 29 days away. And wintertime, I got some bad news for you, but that's only 97 days away. So enjoy this heat, enjoy the summer, because in 97 days, you're going to be freezing your ass off. So, all right. So there we go. We got the bullhorn. All right. Big Jims Blogcast Live. There we go. All right. Bongos. Okay. Boom. All right. That's going out to everybody who wanted a bongo solo. But, yeah. All right. So, anyways. Before we get going with our local events, hold on here a sec. Okay. So, anyways. Let's see if I can send that in Messenger. Brent Dornier, Steve Wally, Blaine Smolders. Send separately. There we go. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Let's send out the likes and loves there. Okay, what was I going to... Oh, right. If you're interested, if you have any complaints, comments, concerns, and you want to ask me about the craft beer, call me up on your rotary phone or your cell, 1-800-867-5309, the official hotline for Big Jims Blogcast Live. And if you want to say, hey Jim, how's that beer? Good blogcast tonight, right on. So anyways, yeah, cheers everybody. 1-800-867-5309, free to call. All right, so bam. All right, so we'll do a 10 gong salute to James Earl Jones later on. Yeah, so you're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. Oh, it's the end of the weekend. Oh, So there we go. So yeah. All right. Okay, and another thing. First of 4 tries tonight, I've got Rubik's Cube, taken out of its Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. Now, I'm doing the color yellow tonight. First of 4 tries, I'm going to try and get a full yellow side. So, bongo roll, here we go. So, for anybody who doesn't know, if you're under 30 or under 40, this was a legendary toy back in the 80s. All right, so, oh yeah, share this blogcast around Facebook if you want to. So, all right, so here we go. Okay, come on. Let's go. All right, there we are. There we are. How do I do that? Okay. So, how do I get there? From there. Alright. So, oh, you bastard. Fuck. Come on. Alright. So, let's see here. Alright. Well, that's all I got. Alright, so I'll put it back in its Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. And, later, second attempt. So, alright, so here we go. Alright. Okay. So, all right. Oh, and with tonight's craft beer, accompanied by like Rocky Patel Vintage Cameroon 2003. Accompanying that is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. And tonight's craft beer is called Party Dad Crushing IPA. It's a Crushing IPA, and it's by Nickelbrook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. And I'm trying it for the very first time tonight, which is pretty, good taste. Whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, it's got to grow on me all through the blogcast. So, and I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, and you want to throw out a number between 1 and 10 and see if it matches up with mine, feel free to do so. So, yeah. Cheers, everyone, from Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. All right, so I'll just put this back here. I'll take a swig out of it. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Not that bad of a beer to start off. So, all right. So, as we get into some local events now. All right. All right. So, yeah, send the likes and love. So, all right, I was just sharing this blogcast. Oh, excuse me. All right. There we go. Oh, yeah. Just spraying this down here. All right. So here we go with some, like, local events. And these are, like, in and around Sarnia, Ontario. Sunday, October 13th, 2024, 9 a.m. is the Thanksgiving Artisan Market in the Pinery, Grand Bend. That's free. So, Friday, November 1st, 7:30 p.m., comedian Ron James performs live at the Imperial Theatre, Sarnia. For tickets, you got to go to tixhub.com. Cheese and Bacon Fest. Sunday, September 22nd, 2024, 9 a.m. till 4 p.m., 10163 Lakeshore Road in Grand Bend, Ontario. Petrolia Legion Tattoo Festival 2024, December 14th, 9 a.m. till December 15th, 5 p.m., 4129 Clementon Road, Petrolia. Free admission. You're going to have tattoo artists there, piercers, the whole get-go. Witches Walk, Wednesday, October 30th, 2024, 7 p.m., downtown Strathroy Market. Saturday, September 21st, 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. is the vendor booth at Corunna Street Festival, hosted by Pet Value. You got classic cars, you got a rodeo, you got like a bouncy houses, you got free wagon rides. Sorry. What else you got? Yeah, so it's free to attend. Saturday, September 21st, 7 p.m. till 12:30 a.m. is the Rocket Music Festival. Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia. They're another great brew house, another great craft brewery in Sarnia. 9 bands. Tickets, revelry.com. Sunday, October 27th, 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. is a spectacular Halloween market at the Point Edward Arena Community Hall, 210 Monk Street. You've got costume vendors, trick-or-treaters, cash bar, free admission as long as you donate like a can to Goodwill. All right, so, okay. All right, bam, people. All right. Okay, so this is... Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301, Sunday, September 15th, 2024. So, we've got a good cigar going. All right. Where is it? Okay, hold on here a sec. I'll just put this right back over here. All right. I'll put that right there. Fuck. We got the bullhorn. Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So, all right. So as we go, we've got our first movie here. This one goes all the way back to 1961. This is a classic. This is called The Misfits. And yeah, it was released February 1st, 1961. The cast: Clark Gable as Gay Landler, Marilyn Monroe as Rosalind Tabor, and Montgomery Clift as Pierce Houlard. So now, divorced in the plot of this movie, basically, this was, I believe, this was Marilyn Monroe's last film before she died. All right. So, anyways, divorced and dissolution. Rosalind, who wants to divorce from her husband, meets and befriends a group of misfits. Agent Coyle, Gaylord Langland, his tow truck driver, best friend Guido, cowboy Pierce Howland, a worn-out rodeo rider. Though they live for the moment lifestyle, Rosalind experienced freedom and passion. Rosalind ideals clash with the group's practical ways. Rosalind falls in love with Gaylord over the course of the movie, overcoming several obstacles to do it. Now, facts. This movie. All right, and here's a still from the movie. There's the whole cast right there: Clark Gable, Marilyn Monroe, and again, there's another good picture of Clark and Marilyn right there. So basically, yeah, it is basically Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe in their very last screen role together. Misfits. The fun facts about this movie: Misfits' budget was $4 million, shot in black and white, and was a box office failure. The movie's production, filmed in the Nevada desert, 100 Fahrenheit heat. Now, Marilyn Monroe was going through a divorce of her own to writer Arthur Miller. She was always late to the set. She was using prescription drugs, as everybody knows. She was found dead August 4th, 1962. Clark Gable and director John Huston clashed with Gable over wanting to do some of his own stunts. Gable suffered a heart attack 2 days after filming ended, and he died November 16th, 1960. Now, this DVD was released by MGM Entertainment on May 8th, 2012. It's got special features on here, from the vaults, interviews with Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable and the director John Huston. And I did post several scenes and trailers from the movie on my Blogcast page and my Facebook page. Look for it. So, yeah, Marilyn Monroe. Well, Clark Gable. Yeah, Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe's last picture ever. So before they died. So, yeah, I've got the movie on right now. It's a really classic movie there. Oh. All right. So let's see. Where else can I share this to? Okay, The Last Starfighter. There we go. All right. So let's see here. All right. Okay. So yeah, there we are. All right. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301. It is Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Boom. All right, bongo solo there. as we get to like our classic canceled TV show. All right, bam. But yeah, our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by Rocky Patel Vintage 2003 cigar. We've got like Gibson's Finest Whiskey accompanying it. All right. Okay. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called Party Dad Crushing IPA. It's a Crushing IPA. Look how clear, look how like light that is. So, and they are in, it's by Nickel Book Brewing Company, by Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Not bad. Not bad of a beer. So just going to top that up. Party Dad, Crushing IPA. They don't give any just real info on here, but so far so good. I think it's a good beer. It's like got a little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it, but it does go down smoothly. Whether it's spring, summer, fall, beach, barbecue, back deck, patio beer, I will definitely tell you. And if you, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to do so. Feel free to throw out a number. All right, so I'll just put this back right over here. Yeah, so as we get to our our canceled TV show, now you might remember Swingtown. It aired on CBS from June 5th, 2008 to September 5th, 2008. One season, 13 episodes. I definitely remember this show. This was a cool show. The cast: Jack Davenport as Bruce Miller, Molly Parker as Susan Miller, Grant Show as Tom Decline, Lana Parrilla as Trina Decline, Marion Shear as Janet Thompson, and Josh Hopkins as Roger Thompson. Now the plot premise, it was set in the summer of 1976. The Miller family relocates to a Chicago suburb called the North Shore. Bruce Miller is a futures trader. So, and Susan is a homemaker. Now, Tom and Trina Decker are the Millers' new neighbors. Tom is an airline pilot. The Millers and the Deckers quickly become friends. Bruce and Susan learn that Tom and Trina have an open marriage. Bruce and Susan try to maintain the friendship they still have with Roger and Janet from that old neighborhood, but the Thompsons are appalled to learn that what Tom and Trina's arrangement. The show focused on the three couples, but also the children's stories are followed also. Now, Swingtown debuted Thursday, January 5th, 2008, and after only 7 episodes of declining ratings, CBS moves it to Friday nights, leading to its cancellation. Now, originally, Swingtown, in its time slot, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. You had ABC had ER, which was the huge money ratings grabber for huge ratings blockbuster for NBC. ABC had Eli Stone, and unfortunately, Swingtown was up against those two. So as CBS, they moved it to Friday nights, leading to its cancellation. So, but it was a cool show. Whenever a network, here's another picture of Swingtown. There we go. So, all right. Now I did post. All right. So the complete series was released on DVD December 9, 2008, and was re-released on January 18, 2019. So there we go, Swingtown, Grant Show. You might reckon he's fresh off of Melrose Place. But yeah, when it was moved to Friday nights, the writing was on the wall for this show. It was a cool show, cool, fun, and funny show. So, and I did post several trailers and scenes from Swingtown on my blogcast pages, so look for them. So, all right. So yeah, to Swingtown. All right. So, anyways, I'm going to remind everybody that Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out for you watching the Sarnia Port Elgin groups. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Sporting Sarnia 2.0. All the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups. All the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups. All the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, Blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. Right on. So, yeah. And if you've got like a complaint or a compliment, you want to ring me up and chat, call me on my hotline, on my on your rotary phone or your cell, 1-800-867-5309. Call, toll free to call. So, hey Jim, how's it going? You know, there we go. There's the hotline. All right. So, boom. Okay. Bam. All right. All right. Oh boy. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So put that over there. I brought back up anyway, but another cigar and another beer. So, all right. So, all right. Our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by this like good tasting cigar. It's a Rocky Patel Vintage Cameroon. We've got and our Gibson's Finest Whiskey, rare. All right. So. All right. This is called Party Dad. It's a Crushing IPA by the Nickel Book Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. Yeah, so far, it's got like a really, I don't know, I think there's a little bit of a sweet, tangy aftertaste to it, but it does go down really smoothly. All right. Yeah. Yeah, holy crap. Good beer. I'll start it off with being a good spring beer. And like I said, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number if you want to, between 1 and 10. We'll just put this right back here. All right. So anyways, that's the symbol of excellence in pro wrestling. All right. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301, Sunday, September 15th, 2024. A couple of weeks ago, we had our 300th. So, yeah, let me, all right, let me see here. Let's get, all right, switching. Give me a minute here to come to a crossroads. All right, so anyways, let's see. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're going to switch back. All right, so, okay. As we do that, let's see. I'm just checking notifications. All right, so anyways, yeah. All right, there we are. We're back. Okay. So anyway, send those likes and loves. All right, there we go. Yep, there we are. Okay. All right. So anyways, welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301. And thank you for ending your weekend with me. So, all right. Now we're going to get to one of the greatest entertainers in the, all right, it's the Ultimate Ric Flair Collection DVD. So, bear with me here for a minute. All right. So, all right. Okay. All right. So, anyways, yeah. There we go. All right, we've got the Ric Flair DVD. This you got to pick this up, dude. This is like the. All right, there we go. The Ultimate Ric Flair Collection, 3 discs. I'm going to give you the highlights. Plus, we're going to talk about the first version of the Four Horsemen. So, disc 1, basically, like we've got like. His name draws universal awe and admiration. 16-time heavyweight champion of the world. Held the world championship more times than any competitor in the history of sports entertainment. Woo! Alright, I can't. Alright. So anyways, disc 1, the feuds with Harley Race for the NWA title. NWA title. It interviews at Starrcade. Rick, more feuds with like Wahoo McDaniel, Bob Orton Jr., feuds with like his legendary feuds with like Mr. Dusty Rhodes. And here's like some more. All right, Starrcade '83. Barry taking on Barry Windham for the NWA title. The NWA title match. Now we have disc 2 highlights. The rivalry and Wrestle War 89 match. His like. Okay, so anyways, yeah. With like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. His disagreements with Jim Herd, the head of the NWA at the time. It's Terry. His like I Quit match with like Terry Funk, hardcore match. Clash of the Champions. We go through the history of the Four Horsemen. Disc 3 highlights. Rick heads to WCW or heads to WWE in 1992, managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan. There we go. There he is with like in carrying the big gold belt. The story is now Rick and WCW president at the time, Jim Herd, clashed on their ideas about Ric Flair and his direction in WCW. Now, so Ric Flair quit, headed to WWE with the big gold belt, there you go. He feuds with Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan, wins the WWE title at the Royal Rumble. He goes back to WCW because Jim Herd was fired. Ted Turner wanted him back. It has something to do with like putting the WCW, the big gold belt on WWE television. They were all pissed about that. Back to WWE or WCW, and he feuds with Sting. They've got the Final Nitro, WCW, March 26, 2001, where he speaks. Him and Sting in a classic match, their last match. So yeah. So anyways, if we go into this more. We've got like oh yeah, so basically all of his great feuds, like with Bob Orton, Dick Slater, Wahoo McDaniel, Harley Race, Ricky Steamboat, Jay Youngblood, Barry Windham, the controversy about him and Jim Herd and him going to the WWE with like the WCW title. So play the history of the Four Horsemen. So there you go. And if you're ever a Ric Flair fan, pick this up. So, all right. So we go through, because he's had like feuds with like Dusty Rhodes. His tenure in WWE, the first time in WWE. So and WCW president at the time, Jim Herd. So, all right, and let's see. There we go. The NWA. All right. So there we are. So, anyways, Starrcade '83. That's in there. Fuck. There we are. So, and basically, All right, so. All right. I had to relight this puppy. All right. Puh. All right. So yeah, there we go. Boom. 4 Horsemen. So we get to the first version of the 4 Horsemen here. Now. All right. So basically, 1985 to 87, this was the original 4 Horsemen. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Ole Anderson. Now in the middle, they were managed by J.J. Dillon. Now, like I said, they've had during that time, they feuded with Magnum TA. They feuded with the Road Warriors. Rock and Roll Express, Barry Windham, Nikita Koloff, Ronnie Garvin. Championships. They held all the championships at the time. Ric Flair was the NWA World Champion. Tully Blanchard was the NWA TV champion. Ole and Arn Anderson were NWA Tag Team champions, so they held all the gold. But there was a change. In late 1986, Ole Anderson was kicked out of the 4 Horsemen. This is Ole Anderson right here. After losing the NWA Tag Team titles at Starrcade. In storyline, Ole missed a show to watch his son Bryant wrestle in a high school match. This is used against Ole by J.J. Dillon and Tully Blanchard, who called Ole out on live TV and told him, "You're spending more time with your snot-nosed kid than you are with the 4 Horsemen." And Ole just decked him flat out. It's like, I think I posted that on my blog or my blogcast pages. So yeah, I posted. So basically, he was kicked out, and a new member was coming in. And I'm not gonna give away that spoiler. But if you're a 4 Horsemen fan, you'll know who it was. It'll be they'll have the 4 Horsemen minus Ole Anderson, but they'll have a whole new total package, and that's a hint because we're going to focus on the second version of the 4 Horsemen next blogcast. So, and I did post a few of the 4 Horsemen's promos and feuds on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages, plus highlights from the Ric Flair DVD on my blogcast pages and my Facebook pages. So there you go. All right. So yeah, that's the first version of the 4 Horsemen there. There we go. The symbol of excellence. All right. So. All right. Bam. All right. So yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301, Sunday, September 15th, 2024. So, again, for the second time tonight, it's cube time, Rubik's Cube time. Take it out as Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug, put that over there. We're concentrating on the color yellow tonight. So, give it some spins. For those of you who don't know, what this toy is, if you're under 30 or 40, well, basically, if you're under 30, this is a legendary toy back in the 80s. It's sold by the millions. It's pretty self-explanatory. You got to get all colors, all sides. So I'm focusing on the yellow. So, boom, there we go. All right, so here we go. All right. Okay, there we are. All right, so let's see if I'm right about this. Okay. All right. Come on, man. Fuck. Alright. Well, fuck. I didn't get... Look at that. So, that's as far as I got. So, anyway, we'll put it back. Alright. And we'll do it a third time. My craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a vintage Rocky Patel 2003 Cameroon. Craft beer for tonight is accompanied by Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. So, all right. Just spraying it down. All right. Our craft beer for tonight is called Party Dad. It's a it's an IPA, and it's by the Nickelbook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Now, I tell you, when I do these craft beer reviews, I don't go, well, it's a very exquisite, highbrow, high-tasting type beer. No, I don't. I go with my gut, what's in here. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad. A little bit of like sweet, tangy aftertaste to it, but it goes down really smoothly. And I'm going to start it off by being a good spring beer, And yeah, I did bring backup. I got one more can back there. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So, Party Dad by Nickelbook Brewing Company out of Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Like I said, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number like a lot of people have done in the past. So there we go. All right. So we get that. We get to that. We have. Oh God, what are we doing here? All right, bongo solo. Boom. All right. And we've got Cactus Jack tonight here, too. All right. Say hello, Cactus. Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0. Yep. Repeats everything I say. All right. Well, you go right over here. So, all right. Gotta warn you guys, Carol. I see you're tuning in. There we go. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. Now we've got oh my God, we got this guy, Mr. Darth Vader. We're going to go over his suit specs. Now, yeah, all right, I'll just place him right here. All right. No, he's very menacing, so I wouldn't. All right. There we are. Okay. So, we've got, it is like, I picked this up. It's a Darth Vader reconstruction 3D log. Now it goes through his helmet. Now as you see this, it goes through his helmet. There we go. We're also doing a James Earl Jones salute tonight too. So, all right. So it goes through his helmet. There we go. All right. So. Get a handle on that. There we are. All through the seats. There we go. Helmet, the mask, the collar, chest armor. We've got his gloves and boots. We've got his, there we go, belt and chest box. Now, yeah, all right. That what you see on here is his neutral systems data slot, respiratory system data slot, pulmonary data slot, auto control manual override, system reset. It's not fun being in this in this suit. So we get to his bodysuit. We get to his prosthetic limbs, all that, the servo motors, limb pistons, neural connectors. We get to his lightsaber handle, prosthetic limbs, his mobility in the suit. Implants and organic components. Yeah, it's really an up close and personal. If you want to know all about the Lord Darth Vader suit there, so it's skeleton and nerve systems, and finally, yeah, the cape, armor weave, and so it's a good. I picked this book up in Five Below in Port Huron, Ontario, or Port Huron, Michigan. So yeah, we go through all the there's tech notes, his mediation chamber, eye shields. So it's like I said, it's not fun being in the suit there. So it's yeah. So, yeah, as we, you've got like his helmet, which comes off, his voice recorder here, all of this stuff, which regulates his temperature, body controls, utility belt, the armor weave cape, his fake, well, gloves, there we go, and Durasteel boots. Alright, so, yeah, from head to toe, that's Lord Vader from head to toe. So, and I did post several, like, more suit specs from on my blogcast pages, so look for them. Yeah, so it wasn't. It's not fun being in this suit for him. No wonder he's angry. So all the time. So force choke out there. There we go. And yeah, there we are. All right. So I'll just put this back over here. All right. So. Okay. All right, people. I did post more of it, like more of his suit specs, and what it's like to be in that suit on my on my blogcast page, my Facebook pages. All right. So there we go. Okay. With our we are going to do, and unfortunately okay. Oh, here he is. All right. There's like a couple of pics of like Lord Vader right there. All right. So now here we go. Okay. So anyways, if you know this guy, James Earl Jones, we're going to do a 10 gong salute to him in a bit. But yeah, he was born January 17th, 1931 in Arca-Butler, Mississippi. Now, he passed away, unfortunately, last Monday, September 9th, 2024, age 93, at his home in Pawling, New York. Now, what hasn't been said about James Earl Jones that you haven't heard? Voiceover actor, theater, movies, military service. He's a triple-time, he's an EGOT winner, EGOT, multiple Emmy, Tony, Grammy, and Oscar Award winner. Movies, come on, all the Star Wars movies, Conan the Barbarian, Soul Man, Coming to America, Field of Dreams, Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, Naked Gun, The Lion King, Clear and Present Danger, Judge Dredd. His final film role was in the sequel to Coming to America, in 2021. Of course, he's done multiple TV appearances: Dr. Kildare, Sesame Street, Roots, Highway to Heaven, L.A. Law, The Simpsons, Law and Order, Picket Fences, Mad About You, Frasier, Will and Grace, all Star Wars Rebels, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, George Lucas wanted him for his deep voice for Darth Vader. Now, the original guy with Darth Vader was this guy, David Prowse. But his voice wasn't he had a Scottish accent. And I posted the Star Wars outtakes from Star Wars with Dave Prowse, saying the lines. It sounded like, "Take away." It's you didn't have the voice to fit Darth Vader, so George Lucas brought in James Earl Jones, who basically he had a better voice for it. Nothing personal to David Prowse. Prowse filled the height requirements and billed for Lord Vader. There we go. There's the two men right there. So, yeah. And so, as history would have it, and of course, James Earl Jones, the legendary James Earl Jones. So, All right. So, anyways, I did post more of James Earl Jones' biography and career highlights on my blogcast pages, my Facebook pages. There you go. So, and unfortunately, he passed away last Monday, September 9th, at age 93 in his home in Pawling, New York. So, and here's to you, Mr. Jones. All right. Cheers. We'll do a 10-gong salute. All right. So here we go with our 10-gong salute to James Earl Jones. There we are. All right. So yeah, the man's had quite a career, quite a life. So we salute you, Mr. James Earl Jones, wherever you are right now. So there you go. So all right. Okay. So bongo solo. All right. Bam. Okay. Here's the. All right. Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0. There we go. The bullhorn. All right. So, yeah. Thank you for ending your weekend with me, Jim. Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301, Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Got a good cigar here. It's a Rocky Patel vintage 2003 Cameroon. Accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. And our craft beer for tonight, it is called Party Dad. It's an IPA. It's by the Nickelbrook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. I am just going to top this up. Told you I had a backup. All right, so there we go. Yeah, all right. All right, top it up. Jeff, I see you're coming on, watching. Jeff, it's like the craft beer for tonight. It is Party Dad. It's a crushing IPA. It's by the Nickelbrook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. I like it so far. It's good. It's a good spring beer. I'm going to expand on that more on the blogcast. Goes down really smoothly, even though it's got like a little bit of like tangy aftertaste to it. All right. And if you're sticking around, I do give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, if you want to throw out a number, feel free to do so. Yeah, there might be a bathroom break coming up. I don't know. So, I don't know. So we'll put that back there. All right. All right. So, yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301, Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. So, all right. As we get to our hockey card hero here, Charlie Coyle. All right, there he is. And here's his hockey card. There we go, with his stats on the back there. All right. Okay. So. All right. Born March 2nd, 1992 in Weymouth, Massachusetts in the U.S. He is 6'3" and 220 pounds. Now, his amateur career, he played for the Weymouth High School in his freshman year, helped lead their Wildcat varsity hockey team to the first ever Super 8 finals. He played for Thayer, according in Braintree, finishing up his his senior season. And he played Tier 3 Junior A ice hockey in the Eastern Junior Hockey League with the South Shore Kemp. And Fremo's first overall, scoring 63 points in 42 games. Now, 2010-11, he commits to play at NCAA Division College ice hockey with the Boston University Terriers. All right, we're going to get this little toggle here. Scores 26 points in 37 regular season games. Now, December 16th, 2011, he leaves Boston University, signs with the St. John Sea Dogs, the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Now, his pro career, 2010 NHL entry draft. San Jose Sharks drafted him in the first round. It's June 25th, 2011, traded to the Minnesota Wild. March 2012, signed a 3-year entry-level contract with the Wild. February 4th, 2013, NHL debut, scores his first NHL goal against the Calgary Flames, February 23rd, 2013. 2015-2016 season, he was second on the team in goals, scored breaking the 20-goal plateau. 2017-2018, placed on injured reserve as of breaking his leg in a game against the Chicago Blackhawks. Returned to the Wild on November 2017. He was missing 16 games, though. February 13th, 2018, he caught a puck in the mouth playing the New York Rangers. Ouch. That hurt. Wow. February 20th, 2019, he was traded to the Boston Bruins. Centering the Bruins' third ice line, scores 9 goals, 16 points in 24 games. Bruins would lose to the St. Louis Blues in the 2019 Stanley Cup playoffs. He finished the playoffs with like 9 goals, 7 assists. April 6, 2021, he signed a 6-year, $31 million contract extension with the Bruins. Scores a career high 25 goals with 60 points. November 9th, 2023, he had his first NHL career hat trick and a 5-2 win over the New York Islanders. Now this guy, I suppose, is a real tough guy. I posted several of his career highlights on my Blogcast pages, like his greatest hits, his greatest scores. And so look for it. All right, and this is our hockey card hero for tonight, Charlie Coyle. And so, all right, so, all right, rocking and rolling. Excuse me. I just had to relight this thing. So, all right. Oh yeah. Wanted to remind you guys that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify and all these audio listening platforms. We're listening to your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Port Elgin Sarnia groups. Especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups. All the Van Halen, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock groups. All the craft beer, cigars. Sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling. All the blog groups. All the classic TV and movies groups. All the birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. Thank you. All right. Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301. Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar. Rocky Patel Vintage 2003. All right. Okay. Accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. So, all right. Oh yeah. All right. So, and our craft beer for tonight, it is Party Dad by the Nickel Book Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. It's an IPA. So, and I'm trying it for the very first time tonight, just topping it up. Mmm. 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 Yeah, good tasting beer. Not bad. It's a good spring beer. I'm going to go with it a little bit further. It's good summer beer. A little bit of a tangy taste to it, but it goes down smoothly. I mean, I think, you know what? This could be a back deck beer. Yeah, back deck, spring, summer beer. All right. And I do give this a rating of a 10 later on the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number between 1 and 10. I mean, like, what do you think I'm going to give it here? Boom, 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 boom. Maybe a 3, maybe a 7, maybe a 6, maybe an 8. Maybe we'll go not, well, maybe, well, no, maybe not. But, yeah. But anyways, yeah, feel free to throw out a number if you're still here and sticking around. So, all right, bam. All right, so, Well, Gwen, how are you tonight? What am I drinking? Well, tonight's craft beer is called Party Dad by the Nickelbrook Brewing Company, and look how thick that is. It is by the Nickelbrook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. So it's not, so far it's not bad. It is just, it goes down really smoothly. It's got a little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it, but I'm going to say that it's a good spring summer beer, good back deck beer, patio beer. So, yeah, and I'll put this back here for now. Bam. Whoa. All right. So as we get to our classic hair metal bands. All right. So, yeah. Let's see here. Both. All right. Okay, so, all right, we got to get to, we're going to get to both, we've got Contraband and Arcade. Contraband and Arcade. Now, these were both, they were both born out of, one of the members came from Rat, so both bands were born out of Rat. So Stephen Piercy in the middle there, and then Bobby Blotzer, drummer, right beside Stephen Piercy. So we'll start with Contraband. So now Contraband, they were a put together band supergroup featuring Michael Schenker on guitar, Michael Schenker from the Scorpions, guitarist Tracy Guns from LA Guns, Bobby Blotzer, drummer from Rat, Cher Peterson, bass player from Vixen, and on lead vocals, Richard Black from Shark Island. Now, they were formed after MTV Vixen and Rat Unplugged special. Now, they put out an album. It charted on the Billboard album charts as 187. The singles All the Way from Memphis, an Ian Hunter cover, Intimate Outrage, Bad for Each Other, Loud Guitars, Fast Cars, and Wild Wild Livin'. They didn't last long. They broke up. Bobby went back to Rat. Cher Peterson went back to Vixen. Richard Black went back to Shark Island. Tracy Guns went back to LA Guns. And Michael Schenker went back to the Scorpions. Yeah, so, but I did post several videos of Contraband, All the Way from Memphis, Loud Guitars, Fast Cars, Wild Wild Livin', those videos on my blogcast pages. So yeah, so Arcade was formed after these came. Yeah, here's a picture of Tracy Guns from LA Guns, well, there we go. Here we go with Arcade. So Arcade, Was formed in 1992 after the breakup of Rat. To Stephen Piercy, singer. Fred Curry from Cinderella. There's Cinderella right there. Yeah. So, Fred Curry from Cinderella, the drummer. Frankie Wilslex on guitars. Donnie Syracuse on guitars. Michael Andrews on bass. Arcade. Well, I got it right here. This was their like CD. There's a couple of great tunes on here. Dancing with the Angels, Nothing to Lose. Cry No More, Screaming SOS, Never Going Home. Mother Blues. All right. So, yeah. So Arcade was released in 1993 through Epic Records and produced by David Prater. Two singles from Arcade, Nothing to Lose, Cry No More, would hit the top 30 in the Billboard Rock chart. Arcade itself would chart 133 on the Billboard 200 and number 5 on the Billboard Hot Heat Seekers chart. That album would only sell 100,000 copies. Unfortunately, they came to the party too late as we were in the grunge era. Nirvana killed every hair metal band. So, yeah, Bon Jovi took Arcade out on tour in 1993. Arcade's second album, A2, would sell even less, 20,000 copies. Epic Records would drop the band, and Arcade ends in 1994. So Stephen Piercy would attempt to reunite Arcade in 2006, but that never happened because he rejoined Rat. So the band basically ends in 1995. There's no plans to reunite. And so there we go. There's Arcade, and then there's Contraband. And so both cool songs, cool tunes. All right, so yeah. Wild Dibbin'. So crunchy guitars. All right, so and there's Contraband's album cover. I tried to find that in stores, but couldn't. So let's get a new band. Both these Contraband and Arcade. So there we go. So all right. So yeah. Bongo. All right. So okay. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301. It is Sunday, September 15th, 2024. We've got it going on. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. Might be a bathroom break, I told you guys. Good cigar there. So don't mind me, I'm spraying down. Look at that, like the air freshener. Don't want my apartment to smell like a humidor. So there we go. All right, bam. All right. So tonight's craft beer, accompanied by a vintage Cameroon 2003. I've got another one going. I've got another one handy. So, but anyways, we've got a vintage 2003 Rocky Hotel Cameroon cigar here. Accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. So. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, it is, the craft beer tonight is called Party Dad. It's an IPA. It's by the Nickelbrook Brewing Company. Brook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. All right. Well, hey. Good back deck beer. Good patio beer. A little bit of a tangy aftertaste to it, but it does go down really smoothly. Like I said, I do give this a rating out of 10 later on. If you're still here kicking around, feel free to throw out a number. It's a good spring and summer beer. And there's only 10 days left of summer, so just as long as you know that. We'll just put this back here. I'm going to top it up. All right. So there we go. All right. Whoa, wait till the phone goes down on that one. Bongo. All right, bam. All right, and here's Cactus Jack with his endorsement. All right, here we go. Big Jim Blogcast Live version 3. Or version 6.0. Yeah. All right. All right. So, okay, we got the bullhorn right here. Big Jim Blogcast Live. Whoa, where do we go? Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301. All right. So, okay, bam. Okay. All right. So. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. It is Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Only 10 days left of summer. So, 10 days. Keep that in mind. Let's see. Sending out the likes and loves. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. So, as we get to my most favorite time in the blogcast, it is called This Week in Van Halen History. All right. All right, bam. Okay, as we get to all eras of Van Halen here. All right, This Week in Van Halen History from September 9th to the 15th. September 9th, 1982, Van Halen plays the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. September 9th, 2003, David Lee Roth plays the Chance in Poughkeepsie, New York. September 10th, 1979, Van Halen plays the Taikukan in Osaka, Japan. September 10th, 1999, Sammy Hagar plays Mesler Arena in Evansville, Indiana. September 11th, 1991, Van Halen play the Pacific Amphitheater in Costa Mesa, California. September 11th, 1978, Sammy Hagar opens for Boston at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Portland, Oregon. September 12th, 1985, Sammy Hagar and Eddie Van Halen appear on MTV University from Greenwich Village, New York. December 12th, 1986, David Lee Roth plays the Dane County Coliseum in Madison, Wisconsin. December 13th, 1995, Alex Van Halen is interviewed by Steve Denton. December 13th, 1984, Sammy Hagar plays the Summit in Houston, Texas. December 14th, 2004, Van Halen's Live Without a Net DVD is released. December 14th, 1997, Sammy Hagar plays the Ruth Eklund Hall in Clearwater, Florida. December 15th, 1998, Van Halen plays the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach, California. December 15th, 2006, David Lee Roth plays the Q95 anniversary concert at the Toyota Trucks Grandstand at the Indianapolis State Motorsports in Indianapolis. So, and that is all for this week in Van Halen history. All right, so here we are. All right, bam. All right, so boom, boom, boom. All right, bongo solo there. All right. All right. So, anyways, now I'm going to take, for the third time tonight, I'm going to take a crack at this cube, Rubik's Cube, take it out of its Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. And I'm going to try and get like all yellow, also a full yellow. So, anyways, if you're under 30, you might not know what this is. It's a Rubik's Cube. It was a toy, a legendary toy in the 80s where everybody, it's pretty self-explanatory what you have to do. So, here we go. All right, boom, bam, there we go. Turn. All right, boom, all right. So, come on. Let's go. All right. So, all right. So, here we go. All right. Oh. That's how far I got with the yellow. We're going to do it one more time before we go off the air tonight. So there we go. Just put it back right there. All right. So excuse me for a minute. All right, I'm back. I'm coming back. I'm here. I'm still here. Hey, I couldn't help it. Nature called. So, yeah. All right. So, nature called. That was, so, yeah, a little bit of a bathroom break there. All right. All right, so, okay, yeah, Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 301. Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. I now am going to give my final thoughts on this beer. So, with this beer, accompanying it is a 2003 vintage Rocky Patel cigar. So, accompanying it with our craft beer tonight, we've got Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. So, and tonight's craft beer, it is called Party Dad. It is by the Nickel Brook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. It's an IPA. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. It's a good back deck patio beer. Good barbecue beer. Got all these things. Not bad tasting. And when I do these craft beer reviews, I don't go, well, it's a very exquisite, highbrow, very high tasting, high society. But no, you know what? I go with my gut and what's in here. So here we go. All right. I said all these things. Now it's time to rate this beer. So what am I going to give it? I thought long and hard about this. All right. So we're not going to go that. We are going to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 on this beer. So, all right. Whoops. All right. So, anyways, what did we do? All right. So let's see here. All right. So, anyways, oh yeah, that's where all right. So 7 out of 10. Enter. There we go. All right. So I give it a 7 out of 10, and that means it's very good. Well executed beer. You can buy it again immediately. All right. So 7 out of 10. Where does that land on our rating system? It lands with the happy face. 7. Very good, well executed beer. But I'll buy it again. So I would definitely buy this again. So, all right. So for the folks at Nickel Brook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, this gets a 7 from me. All right. So we'll just put this back here. Okay. All right. Bam. All right. All right. So I want to reiterate tonight that Big Jims Blogcast Live, we are not spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us. All these, like, the audio version will go out later on all these audio listening platforms. We're just here to podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia and Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. All the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups. All the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups. All the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, blog, all the blog groups, all the classic TV and movies. groups, all the birthday groups, all the bongos, Rubik's groups, right on. And if you, all right, so, okay. If you want to ring me up on tonight's blogcast with your like rotary phone or your cell, 1-800-867-5309, it is free to call. So, hey Jim, how's it going? How's that beer tasting? I love tonight's blogcast. Right on. So, okay. Also, now, I've been getting requests for t-shirts. Like, if you want a t-shirt like mine, or any of these t-shirts, or the classic design, or any design like a tank top, you just inbox me at Big Jim Blogcast Live or my regular Facebook page. They are $35, shipping and handling included. It takes 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. So, if you want a t-shirt like mine or a tank top, any design, any size, just give me an email or a money order or e-transfer, and I'll do my best to get that out to you within 4 to 6 weeks. I've several people have like loved these t-shirts, and so all right, okay. I'm going to give you guys my inspirational, motivational quote by Robert Frost. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on, by Robert Frost. And it does go on. Boom. And for the last time tonight, I am going to... Alright, so Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. Cube. Rubik's Cube. No need to explain it. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I'm working on the color yellow. Boom. Let's go. Alright, so here we are. Okay. So, a couple of turns here, a couple of turns there. Alright. So, okay. So, yeah. Come on. Let's go. Alright, so, well, that's how I got. That's it. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, so anyways. Alright. So anyways, people, that's it for me. Alright. I'm Jim for Big Jim Blogcast Live. I'm Jim. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 301. Sunday, September 15th, 2024. We give a 7 out of 10 to Party Dad by Nickelbrook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Our birthday shout-outs, Penrag Penny, Derek Bolton, Tim McNally, Paula Knapp, Becca Boo, Barbara Fournier, Greg Brown, Ned Caroline W., Laura Tote, Paula Roxton, Scott Gordon, Jonathan Walker, Judy Mahoney, Angelique Goodyear. We did countdowns, local events. We talked about the Misfits, the movie, the TV show Swingtown, the DVD, Ric Flair DVD, and the first version of the 4 Horsemen, Darth Vader's suit. We did a tribute 10 gong salute to James Earl Jones, our hockey card girl Charlie Coyle, hair metal classic Bands-Contraband in Arcade, This Week in Van Halen History, a motivational, inspirational quote. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on, by Robert Frost. So yeah, be good. You'll probably see me next weekend. So cheers, everyone. Be good. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. Sunday, September 15th, 2024. Alright. So yeah, life does go on. Alright. So be good. And I guess I will see you next weekend. Next Sunday night. So, alright. So there we go. And yeah. Do a little jamming. Goodbye, everybody. So, and that's it for me. Alright. Anything I didn't mention? Alright. So cheers, everyone. Alright. Party shots? No. Won't happen. So, yeah, you'll see me next weekend. Be good, and cheers.